Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and this is Unity Consciousness. Today we'll be discussing the energy that will be prominent beginning the 20th of November and moving through the weekend. I welcome you to this beautiful location. I am in Sedona, Arizona, and we are looking at Thunder Mountain. I have done a few hikes while here, and I'm recording this a bit early actually, but I had to capture this energy. It is very expansive energy, which is quite the theme this week. So let's jump in. On Monday, the 21st, Mercury is going to conjunct Venus in Sagittarius. They're finally catching up to each other. They've been walking pretty close to each other, but now they're hand in hand. This is all about being grateful, and what a week to be grateful. Thanksgiving is here, hopefully family and friends, or perhaps just reflection on all things that you are grateful about. Monday is a good day to kick off those feelings. Everything is copacetic. Your head and your heart align in that energy. Then, on Tuesday, happy birthday to my beautiful daughter, and the sun goes into Sagittarius. Sagittarius energy is the centaur. It is a mutable fire sign, meaning it's very adaptable. And it is the last fire sign in the zodiac, which means it's also a highly evolved fire sign. There is some pause before you jump. Picture the centaur pulling the bow back before he shoots the arrow of adventure, taking a moment to pause and think things through, even though you're extremely passionate about something and you may be opinionated, let's say. However, you can contemplate before you just jump. One thing to be mindful of in Sagittarius energy is don't bite off more than you can chew. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which also is playing a part this week. So the energy is easily expanded, and if you bite off more than you can chew, you might have a hard time fulfilling whatever the obligation is. Then on Wednesday, we do have a new moon in Sagittarius. I have been waiting patiently for this new moon. I'm super excited about it. We've had some considerable heavy energy with the eclipse season recently behind us, and this new moon in Sagittarius is extremely optimistic. It is ruled by Jupiter, and oddly enough, later in the day, Jupiter, which has been retrograde in Aries and then in Pisces, is going to go direct. So Jupiter's energy at the time of the new moon is expanded because it's turning retrograde direct, so it is very, very, very powerful, and it rules the new moon as well. Super excited about this. This is that breath of fresh air that we really needed. The adventurous themes, expansion, set that new intention with some optimism in mind, knowing that we've learned some lessons during the retrograde season that have been fortified by the eclipse season that will again continue for a few months. But this new moon, I'm so happy to see it come along. Let's talk about some of the aspects of that new moon. Of course, the moon and sun are conjunct at 1 degree of Sagittarius. Venus and Mercury, Venus is at 9, Mercury is at 10 degrees of Sagittarius, conjunct earlier in the week. But the moon and the sun are trine Jupiter, again, the ruler of this new moon. Jupiter, again, getting ready to go direct later in the day, extremely powerful, shining beams of ease at the time of this new moon. Set that intention. Be prepared to do something to get something. It is a trine. Mars, which is retrograde in Gemini, is trine Saturn, busting down, Saturn is in Aquarius, busting down obstacles so that we can be optimistic. We're starting to see some benefit for the hard work that we have endured, making conscious choices at the time of the eclipse to let things fall away that no longer align with who you are and where you want to be. This new moon, again, is very adventurous. It speaks about awareness, broad perspectives, being able to step back, like I said, that pause before you speak. and being aware of the broad perspective, being aware of others. It's going to come easy now at the time of the new moon. Then more positivity is on the way. Like I said, Jupiter goes retrograde later in the day. You can take a look back, because Jupiter was retrograde in Aries and then moved into Pisces, moved backwards into Pisces, and now forward again. What areas of expansion in your life were slowed from a progress perspective at the time when Jupiter did go retrograde, the end of July? Are you now ready to leap forward is the question. Then, later on Wednesday, Mercury is going to trine Chiron. Love this. Thoughts and communications around healing and warmth. We can give appreciation and thanks. It's awesome for Thanksgiving, get-togethers with family or friends to show appreciation. Again, it's do something to get something. This is a trine. Mercury is trine Chiron. So speak your truth, be appreciative, and see what returns to you. Then on Friday, because Mercury and Venus are very close, Venus is going to trine Chiron. So it's applying love and healing to the personal situation at hand. Again, very warm energy indeed. So let's talk about the card for this week. I did get a new deck while I'm here in Sedona, and I'm super excited to share it with you. The intuitive hits, because it is a new deck, are not quite up to speed, so I really don't want to speak about the card other than I'll read directly from the book. This card is from the Animal Spirit deck, which I thought would be totally appropriate in this environment. Let me see if I can get the deck on camera for you. It's a beautiful deck, and it's Kim Kranz is the person who illustrated and wrote the book. The card for today is the Peacock, which is air sign quality. I love this card. Let's make sure I can get it in full light. Let me read it for you. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. The adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have achieved this advanced level of acceptance of self and others. That beautiful Jupiter Sagittarius energy is with us now. Have a great week. Namaste.